So who's running the interview of Sergio right now? Anybody?
We could interview him. I'll answer. What do you want me to answer?
What kind of stuff did you do at Origin?
I was an artist. I made a lot of dinosaurs.
On Technosaur?
On Technosaur.
Right.
Let's put him in Chris's seat because he can't be saying
Technosaur was. I
that.
think a lot of people don't know what Technosaur was.
Technosaur was a failed project of Warren Spector.
Hey Sergio, switch to that
Let's get you in that
seat.
seat so that you can see you better.
And there's the microphone right there
Ah.
for the whole room kind of thing.
So yeah,
So-
Technosaur was a dinosaurs and rocket launcher video game of Warren's, and I was an artist on that game.
Wasn't
Lots of
the
dinosaurs.
lead designer on that game is now a luminary?
Is he?
Harvey?
Oh, Harvey. Yeah. He's he just finished Dishonored, which is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely kind of a rock star. I guess.
He's a rock star of the business, yeah.
Yeah. What else?
What's it?
That's pretty much all I did originally.
And did you go somewhere else after that, like pretty soon, or?
I went and did a company called Human Code after that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I did a lot of cartoony stuff over there. Went to Japan and did a lot of cartoony stuff there.
Right.
And then I went to Digital Amble again with Chris, and I worked on Conquest.
Yeah, I think you overhauled the look of all the spaceships. Right? They were already in the game, but
Yeah, Conquest
it
was
was like
pretty far.
overhaul number 5.
Yeah, and I was the last overhaul on
Right.
that project.
Hey, which overhaul number was Sergio on Conquest?
What's that?
When Sergio overhauled the graphics in Conquest?
I don't know. I think we
Like the third or the
several
fourth?
times, didn't we?
I think
Yeah.
I was the last overall.
Right.
I don't know how many there were before. And then after that, I worked on Freelancer a little bit, and I worked on what was the name of that game?
Brute Force?
No.
Silverheart?
Silverheart?
Or
Well,
Bane?
Silverheart.
Yeah, Silverheart.
But you also did. You're also working on Silverheart when we were in Origin. Are you?
No, I wasn't working at Silverheart at Origin, but I worked on it at DA.
Okay.
Yeah, for a little bit. I mean, we only worked on it for a
Little
couple
bit.
months.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what Silverheart was.
Silverheart was a fantasy game.
Yeah,
probably
so
talk about it.
Silverheart was a game that Michael Moorcock, who's famous for writing the Elric series and a bunch of other very famous fantasy series like the Hawk Moon series and the is it Dances at the End of Time? I think it is Dances at the End of Time. But he created the world, and we worked the story together, and it was set in a really cool fantasy city where magic was banned, but it was kind of underground. And the concept and the design of it was actually it was meant to be a very crowded city, and you were a thief, and you could climb around buildings and steal stuff and sword fight. And then later on, you could learn how to cast magic, and it was a race to save your own life. I think you had 24 hours before your heart turned silver, and we never could get it to work properly at Origin because the technology wasn't there for us, and even at DA we're having issues. And essentially, once Assassin's Creed happened, it's exactly that's the mechanic in the engine. So we were always basically trying to do something that Assassin's Creed does, which was like a fully populated city where you can climb around and adventure and have combat and action. And at the time, the technology didn't deliver it for us, and so we could build it now, and it's actually a really cool story. The script's still really brilliant, and I still own the rights to it. So I actually sold the rights from Origin back to DA, and then when we sold DA to Microsoft, they kept the rights to Silverheart. So one day they may make that game, but right now it's all about Star Citizen. There you go, a little bit of.
It was a very cool
background.
game. It's a very cool game for sure. See, and then actually after that, I went to Ironstorm to work on Thief: Deadly Shadows, which was similar as well.
I think it's a Silverheart, yeah.
Did you do art for that game, or what?
I was the art director on Thief: Deadly Shadows.
Okay.
Which means I did no art. a lot of Excel sheets and.
Wrangling.
Mhm.
What was the first game you were the art director on?
Well, I art directed on Conquest.
Yeah, buddy. Woo! Damn right you did.
Towards the end, and then the first game I was art director from the start was Thief, Deadly Shadows.
Nice.
Yeah.
You remember? Do you remember on Conquest when we got in trouble for putting in separate debris types for the ships? Remember Microsoft getting mad at us because we put
Because it was
we had one debris type and they tested it, and then we always had plans to put in 3 debris. Because if you come into a system and there's been a big star battle,
it was all the same. It was the same.
Yeah,
little
same
things
little
spinning
debris,
around.
and then we would put new debris in for the Mantis and for the Solarians, and then Microsoft just freaked out, like, we got what? Wait, why are there different debris types? We're like, because then if you come into a system you haven't been in before, you know who's been there fighting. Yeah, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's one of the beauties of doing independent games, right? Because you don't have to deal with that stuff.
All right. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Ben, did you add on Kickstarter the
Eric, what did we say you're
Vandal
back?
and the Corvette?
You're back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just 'cause.
Oh.
That's the room count.
Everybody wants to know the vet. We're not. We can't.
There's a
reveal
microphone
the
on that
Corvette.
too.
It's on or off?
Maybe we could do the Gladiator.
I think it's off.
Go ahead, try it.
People wants to know what the specs are.
Oh, I thought we posted the Gladiator specs already.
Yeah, I thought we did, but let's.
So you named the assistant.
You want to dig up, see if we have those?
Yeah.